everyone, today we are in Matera. I am in Matera with Paolo, my local guide. Hi Paolo!
Hi, how are you? Good?
Paolo, what do you explain more about Matera, just shortly?
Shortly, so you can see from that point of view, and the scenery here is quite dramatic because we have a little stream down there and sort of a canyon. And nothing to the left, which is now a park, and to the right looks like you know, a small tiny little village, the typical village you expect when you come, you know, in Italy, especially southern Italy or up on the hills. Well, here it's about 5,000 houses. But the 70% is actually carved in the rock.
Wow.
So it's caves with something built in front of the cave. So from this point of view, you can't really see what I'm talking about, because what you see it's just houses. But what you see is just the first room, and once you enter, the rest of the place is actually carved in the rock.
Paul, can you say about Matera, the European capital of culture and world UNESCO? Yeah?
Yes, UNESCO site since 1993, and European capital of culture from well, it was
a few years ago. Yeah, and
this was kind of a revolution here, because what you see here, it's not inhabited anymore. Because in 1953, the government came here, counted 30,000 people total here in Matera, 15,000 down here. Consider we're talking about 4 people, 5 people average in each house. So I was like completely a mess, because there was no sewage system, no running water. People were with the animals living in the houses, so the hygiene conditions were so bad. So basically they decided to move 15,000 people out of here in new sections. In total is now 9 sections. 6 are just around the old town and 3 in the countryside. And it took 15 years, 15,000 people out of here. So from 1968 till basically the 80s, this was completely empty. Now there's some like bed and breakfast, hotels, restaurants, but still there's a lot of places that are still completely empty.
Paolo, we are in another terrace of Matera. Can you explain me about the town?
Okay, what I think is interesting to say is that the town is kind of divided in 2 valleys. Okay, so this is one valley. You see in front of us we have the big church with the big bell tower. That's the cathedral. This is another little church very close to us. And what you see down there, I don't know if you can see it, that is now a road, but in the past that was the like a stream that people used to use as a open air sewer, essentially. This valley has this side where we are now, that big mountain, let's say a cape that divides the town in 2, and right on the other side there's another huge valley with a different name. So we call these 2 valleys Sassi, which is in Italy like stones. Yeah. This one is called Barisano and the other one is called Caveoso.
Paolo, we want to tell about what we can do in Matera we can enjoy walking tours, cultural tours, and cycling tours, because you are
And
cyclist.
also, yeah, absolutely, we love cycling. And also hiking, because the other side is a park, there's a bridge, so you can walk all the way down. There's a stream down there. You can cross the bridge and go to the other side. There's a lot of other caves with painting inside, a lot of frescoes.
You
and-
can cover all interests of,
Yeah.
of people, and we can enjoy together this type of experiences. We want to go in another terrace.
Absolutely, I want to show you another fantastic point of view.
Let's go. Paolo, this is the Duomo,
Yes,
is the main church of Matera.
and this is also the highest part of Matera,
Okay.
just between me and you. In the Middle Ages, all the pilgrims traveling from all over Europe, going to Rome, and then from Rome all the way to Jerusalem, used to pass here too. That's why they built in 1200 a church so big with a bell tower so high, so people from
Can look the-
yes, they could see and find their direction.
And this road
And
go
now,
down.
what we're doing, we're going the same way that is being used for the film, The Passion of the Christ.
Oh yeah,
This is
because
basically
Matera
when- yes,
was movie set.
yes. There's actually one that was supposed to be on, which is No Time to Die, the new James Bond.
Yeah.
And has been set here. Wonder Woman, the new Ben Hur with Morgan Freeman, and The Passion of the Christ. Actually, that movie was very gave like a big impact here, because for the first time people out of Italy could see Matera, because Matera is kind of isolated from the rest
Of Italy, yeah.
of Italy. There were no train station, there was no highway.
But now is possible.
Now it's well connected, yes.
Yeah.
You can fly to Bari and then take a train or a taxi and easily get here.
Yeah. Or
How
by
far?
car, by
Or by
car
car.
rental. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can.
Woo, so
Whoa.
windy.
It's windy.
And this is now the other side, what we couldn't see being on our first spot, and this is called Caveoso, which is the other valley with a church down there. There's a rock here with a series of churches and houses carved in the same rock.
And this is the limit between the old and new.
Yes, you can see basically what we call the flat, which is the flat section where the cathedral basically is, and all the houses you see on top is from the 50s, when they
50,
built the new sections for the people that were down here. Those are caves.
Yeah.
Caves where people used to live, pray in the past, and then where the farmers and the shepherds used to find some shelter. And now it's part of a park. There's some also rock-cut churches with frescoes and a lot of possibilities of hiking, including that one.
Wow.
That is the one that arrives down to the river, and there's
And we
the
can
bridge.
organize together walking
Absolutely,
tour on
absolutely.
on these.
Then we get to the other side. I'll kill you,
Bye bye. We go bye bye.
and then I come back with my car.
By car, no.
No, I'm
No,
kidding.
you must not. You must see that you can rent e-bikes and
Absolutely.
racing bikes, carbon bikes, and performance bikes. Not cheap bikes.
No.
It is beautiful. Now the problem is go back.
There are also here a lot of those kind of tuk-tuk cars, the three-wheelers.
Yeah.
So a lot of people that, you know, just walk down and then they take one of them.
Go back, yeah.
In Italy, we are always very good to find solutions.
Okay, now we...
Wait a second, and then there's the best view just around the corner.